Hello. I thought I'd do it behind the blue screen today. Um, I haven't been making that many videos because I felt it almost disingenuous to do videos when I've not really been struggling with alcohol or wanting to drink alcohol. I think it's day 42 today. 15th of July to the 26th of August. Is that 42 days? So that's what I've done. Just done some audition tapes today. I'm glad. I'm thankful that I'm not struggling with it. Um, I'm just not thinking about it, and I think because I don't have that kind of feeling and pain in my liver or in my body that makes me kind of want to crave it to make that feeling go away. I'm not that bothered about it. The itch has gone to have it at a certain amount at a certain time in the evening, and thankfully the itch of wanting takeaway food is gone. Well, is going. The weird thing I have been experiencing though is, because I mentioned everything kind of coming back or being more stark, or you're just more aware of yourself and what you're lacking or what you've got, or um, it just makes you confront being with yourself and kind of going, oh, who am I? An exploration more of your normal self without the alcohol, without some kind of enhancer or de-enhancer, or what's the word? So, there's a better word for de-enhancer, Dom. Downer, suppressant, rather than being suppressed. Your unsuppressed self. You are welcomed by your unsuppressed self, kind of like coming home drunk in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you open the door and your loved one or someone's there tapping their boot. Where have you been? Where have you been? Myself said to myself. And I responded, I don't know. I've been out in the wilderness for a while, for years, and I've come back to roost. I'll tell you a thing I've been not struggling with. Is it per se right to say that? But I know it's just a human trait, but when you meet with different people, um, or you're in different situations, different facets of your personality come out. And I've been confused as to why my personality changes in different situations or speaking to different people. And I know that's natural, but I wish it wasn't natural. I wish I could kind of stay the same level throughout. But someone once told me I shouldn't be an actor because I lack the kind of joyful energy or like all constantly all the time. But I find that quite jarring, and I find it very tiring to do. It takes a lot of energy to be happy, clappy 24/7, or to present to people that you're happy all the time. I'm perfectly content sat here talking to you, um, but to present that I'm more happy than I am seems very un-English. I'm not saying American. I'm just saying very un-English. Um, but I'm okay. I laugh more. I was hit with a real the real I've totally forgot about how my that real kind of that depression feels. I felt sad before in the past couple of years, but I did forget how bad it hits you when you're not on antidepressants. There was a point where I started taking antidepressants again that I found in my drawer, but um, just to kind of numb me out. But it takes a long time to get back on them, and I didn't really want to get back into them. So I went walking in the hills instead, and it seems to have done something to me, or at least exhausted me. Excuse me. To the point where I'm not really thinking about that. I I mean, are we coming up to the 2 month mark? 2 months would be the longest I've ever been without a drink, which is pretty cool. Plus, you can go past bars and things. You ever think of this? You can be one of those arseholes that goes past bars and you can look at people drinking, going, "What a terrible thing they're doing to their body." I'm not doing that to my body. You can be one of those real righteously indignated people. Apologies if that's wrong. But, where you're just like, who are all these disgusting louts drinking themselves to death? That's not me. I never did that. Or I'm not doing it now. I'm just so thankful that it's been taken away, that kind of want to do it. And no doubt there will be days where I want to do it again. But for now, I just wanted to update you and say I'm not really struggling with the craving for it. If anyone's struggling, I do remember, obviously, I do remember it's not that long ago, over a month ago now, where I just couldn't stop and I couldn't see myself stopping. And I was just praying and kind of clambering at the sky and wondering if God would take it away or whatnot. Just the absolute itch to drink all the time. And I'm walking to the shop and retching, thinking about the alcohol I was going to drink that night. And the only things that stopped me drinking was I was just so much pain from drinking that I couldn't drink. Bizarrely, was that how it happens? It happened to me. I was like, I can't stand it. I can't actually stomach it. I've got such an aversion to pain. Maybe that's a good thing about me. In fact, that I just couldn't drink. And I think once past that first day, it's such a powerful thing just to stop for that one night. I think it's such a powerful thing to stop that one night because it shows you that you can do it. It is possible. And I felt shit for a week or two. You can look at the old videos. I can't remember what I spoke about on them. But my breathing is a lot better. I mean, I still got sleep apnea, but that's because I'm a fat fuck. But my it feels just nice to breathe and be able to walk, up a little hill without feeling atrocious like some kind of geriatric with no legs and no arms and no eyes, no teeth. In spirit, I feel okay. I'm still scrambling to fill my life with things of meaning and worth, and to find out who I am really and what I like doing and what I'd like to do for the rest of my life and how I can help people or how I can contribute and how I can be worthwhile to the community and society. And there are a lot of things about myself that I'd like to improve, and I'd like to go down those routes. I'd love to improve my self discipline and being able to withstand more pain in things like walking and not giving up on projects, or exploring new terrifying avenues like stand up or comedy or improv. I'd love to do stuff like that and not fear failure. I do a lot of things because I don't do a lot of things because I fear failing. And I didn't know that about myself, but it has been a severe recurring theme in my life. Just a terror of failing, that I don't actually venture out and try new things. But I think, well, what's the point in not doing that? You have to, don't you? What's the point in not doing things that you kind of want to do or you're interested in? You might hate it, but at least you've done it and tried it and seen what it's about. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I just wanted to give a little bit of an update and check in and say how I am, because that's kind of what people subscribe for in the first place, I believe. But I'm going to do some cooking videos. That's the plan. I'm going to do some cooking videos, just spat them all over the place, and I'm gonna do little adventure adventure walking videos with a vlog thing. We're going to get a little GoPro thing. But as always, I just want to thank you for all your support and all your recommendations, your book recommendations, your video recommendations, your just general advice. I do try and reply to all the comments or little heart them. I do read them all. I really do. I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have managed to get this far without all these comments. So I just want to say really thank you. And that I tried not to sound like I was bullshitting and forcing that thank you then. And that's the thing I do. Even when I'm being sincere, thanking someone, I try extra hard to look sincere, which makes me think I look insincere. Do you know what I mean? Anywho, much love. Goodbye.